Go first class. Go with Plymouth Glass, your top choice for custom glass shower enclosures. Plymouth Furniture. Home starts here. Shop the Pig. Keats's Piggly Wiggly with locations in Plymouth, Howards Grove, Sheboygan, and Kiel. Meyer Motors. Serving the community with new and used vehicles for over 99 years. Visit us on social or gomeyermotors.com. Waldo State Bank. Local, independent, like you. American Legion. Veterans strengthening America with family and community engagement. Call 920-627-1879 for more information or visit wilegion.org.
Well, good evening, Plymouth Dirt Track. How are we doing tonight? Now, I know that we're sparse all over the stands, but we could do a whole lot better than that with me here tonight. Plymouth, how we doing tonight? Much better. When I come back home, I don't care if there's 2,000 or 2,000 of you. I always want it to be a nice, loud, raucous crowd, and we are going to have a good time tonight. 4 divisions in the house, and of course, our visiting guests, the Wisconsin wingLESS Sprint Cars. I am always happy to have them. A lot of good friends in that division. We will start off tonight with our invocation, followed by our national anthem. We've got this handsome gentleman here that is going to kick off our night. And tonight, on our parade lap, we do present the newest of the IRA Sprint Car Series Pace vehicles, the Black Knight, piloted by the legendary Mike Babbitts, his lovely wife Kathy in attendance with him tonight. Great to have both of you here. And tonight, bearing the black flag, commemorating the 1-year anniversary, the death of a fantastic friend and pit crewman, my good friend Luke Skolton over here, we commemorate the life of Eric Rathel, who we lost 1 year ago. We will commemorate him and his life, his memory, and his dedication to this sport, to not only Luke Skolton's racing family, but his family and the rest of our racing family as well. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I ask all of you if you are able to please rise. If you are believers, please pray with us in our invocation. If you are non-believers, please respect those around you that are. We will start off our night with our invocation, followed by our national anthem and our command.
Thank you, Lord, that we have the privilege once again to come on a Saturday night here to Plymouth Dirt Track. It's a humid summer's night, and we realize, Lord, that this is the season of the year when we see the drivers getting more anxious as they have gone past mid-season and are heading towards the end. And we just are grateful, Lord, that the diehard fans are here each week, and we ask for protection for them. But we also are asking protection for each and every one of the drivers. We know that a track can be very fast and accidents can happen so quickly, and we don't want to see any serious injuries. We thank you, Lord, that you will be with us as we continue to root on our favorite drivers tonight. And we're also very grateful that we can be here in America, to be able to see our flag flying in the infield each week, and to know that we are Americans, proud Americans, glad to be an American and willing to speak so. And we thank you, too, that we have the privilege and freedom in this land to be able to go to a place of worship. And we ask that you would be with us tomorrow as we bring our worship and praise to you. But give us a joyful light tonight, and give us that kind of a breeze that we need to help deal with some of that humidity tonight. We thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that we start this night off right, I have this handsome gentleman next to me. And I know we already discussed your name and everything like that, but for everybody in the stands, please tell them who you are.
Kaysen,
Asen, really cool dude, 8 years old. And where are you from?
Plymouth,
You're from Plymouth. And what outside, you were telling me a little bit earlier, what outside of racing do you really enjoy?
golf,
He's 8 years old, he golfs, and he actually got a game. He placed second to his mom by 1 stroke. 1 stroke only. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've watched Happy Gilmore over 100 times. This kid's got it. Mom, you're going to go down on the first 9 holes at some point. He's going to have you. Now, you know what to do. You're old hat at this, right? So I'm just going to count to 3, and you give these folks the command on what we're to do tonight. All right? You give them the command, and then you're going to roll for the invert. No pressure. You're going to be fine. 1, 2, 3.
let's go racing!
I love this guy. All right, now you know what the dice is for, right? All right, for everybody that doesn't, and for even those of you that do, I'm still going to explain it. So our A main event for the Akerite Auto 360 Sprints later, we like to invert some of the front guys. So Asen here now has the unenviable task, no pressure, on figuring out how many of those drivers we're going to invert. Now you're going to have about 2 or 3 drivers really happy with what you do, and probably quite a few more not so happy. So roll it and run. It's that simple. So we will invert. Man, this kid can be at the craps tables up here. The top 4 will get inverted. Hasten, awesome, good working with you. So I guess the only question I have left on behalf of everybody back here in the pits, our staff in the tower and in our concessions area is, Plymouth, are you ready to go racing? I love you guys. I am so happy to be back. We've got 360s in the chute, which means I've got to get all of this up there in a short amount of time. Bear with me. We're going to get ready to rock and roll. As they come down to our speed stripe, coming out of turn number 4, that's when they're going to hammer it down, and we will do this for real. Green flag is out, and we're racing. Tony Wonder out to the early lead, and that was interesting start at turn number 2. Care not to repeat that. Wonder, Henson, Smith, your top 3 through lap number 1. Wonder taking it for our second revolution around, continuing to lead the way over Joseph Hintz. Smith running in a 3rd spot, followed by Justin Erickson in 4th. Ellie Hensley rounding out your top 5. Wonder continuing to show the fast way around with Joseph Hintz in tow. We're halfway home this time by 4 laps in. 4 to go for the 11 of Wonder. Hintz starting to close in a little bit in the back of the 11. Wonder swinging a little high through 4. Hintz getting a little bit higher and losing some ground on his charge after Wonder. Next time by, the white flag will fly. Tony Wonder in position to win heat race number 1. Keeping himself clean away from Hintz as a white flag falls. TJ Smith holding on to that third spot. Erickson in fourth. Ellie Hensley rounding out your top five as we come through turn number 3 and 4. Looking down low, but nothing doing. Wanderer's going to bring home heat race number 1. Hintz comes home in second. TJ Smith in third. Justin Erickson fourth. Ellie Hensley in fifth. Randy Post rounding out the field in 8th. Brady Porchy at 7th. Stephen Rue, that would be the Preston Rue pilot at number 46 here tonight, rounding at 6th. Ellie Hensley coming home in 5th. The silent assassin Justin Erickson at 4th. TJ Smith at 3rd. Joseph Hintz at 2nd. And picking up a win in heat race number 1, the 8th grade Auto 360 Sprint. How about it out of Campbellsport, car number 11, Tony Wondra. We're going to start a half a dozen as we get ready to turn them loose on our flower line. In turn number 4, we are green. Yeah, it's the 22B of Brandon Berth out front. Great battle going on right now for second between Caitlin Krebsbach and Chris Larson. Larson in the 51, Krebsbach in the 08. Slap fighting for the second spot. Larson with the dominant position right now. Krebsbach slides back to 4th. And there's Tristan Furseth in the hunt for the top 3 as well in the early going of heat race number 2. Brandon Berth opening up a 1.8 second lead over the rest of the field. 22B not looking back at all. Brandon Berth with an almost full straightaway lead over Larson running at second. First at the third. Krebsbach in fourth. There's the 29X of Eric Wilkie rounding out your top 5. 5 laps in, 3 to go. Brandon Berth making short work of heat race number 2. Going to have a battle for that third spot right now as Caitlin Krebsbach takes a peek under the skirt of the 57 at Tristan Furseth as they go into turn number 2. Furseth holds on to that third spot by about 3 car lengths. Krebsbach settles back into 4th. High class Steve Crass with the white flag in his hand. 1 lap to go for Brandon Berth in the 22B at heat race number 2. And it's all checkers. Brandon Berth in the 22B bringing home the win in our second heat race. Chris Larson coming home at second, first at the third. Krebsbach in 4th. 5th spot goes to Eric Wilkie. Just like that, Brandon Berth making short work of heat race number 2. Nice and clean all the way green, and Brandon Berth brings home the win. The fries, Crystal. You're going to be okay. All right, we're coming out of turn number 3 and 4, heading down to the green flag. Heat race number 3 for the Winged Warriors, and we are off and running. Tyler Davis showing the fast way around, running up on that cushion. Ben Schmidt running in second. Third spot belongs to Kevin Karnitz. That's your battle for the points lead right now. Ben Schmidt, 2 points behind Karnitz in the points battle going out of the month of July. And he is 1 spot ahead of Karnitz in heat race number 3. Donnie Gayden settling in at 4th spot. Billy Kreitz rounding out your top 5. So we are halfway home and now 5 laps in. 3 laps to go in heat race number 3. Check out Tyler Davis. He is motor scooting faster than the rest of the big kids. Look at the way everybody's running. It's like social distance racing. Everybody's in their own little personal space, taking it to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Made this one look easy from the drop of the green. The Muffin Man, Tyler Davis, the winner of heat race number 3. Ben Schmidt comes home at second. Kevin Karnitz in third. Donnie Gayton at fourth. Billy Kreitz rounds out your top five. So there we go. J.J. Pagel rounding out the field. Bill Taylor coming home in sixth. Billy Kreitz fifth. Donnie Gayton fourth. Kevin Karnitz in third. Gladiator Ben Schmidt in second. And the winner, he raced number 3, heading down to victory lane to get a photographic pimento taken of this monumental victory. How about it for the Muffin Man, Tyler Davis? 29 strong in the Grid Nationals tonight as the Ocho make their way to the start stripe at turn number 4. Steve Crass going to take the chains off, turn them loose. We are green flag racing. $17X and Mark Kufa is going to jump out to the lead and lead us through lap number 1. 37 of Ryan Minster close behind the orange and white machine. 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. We've stretched that out a little bit. Battles for position from third on back in the early going. Mark continuing to lead the way here. We are 3 laps in, 5 to go in here, race number 1 for the Oostburg Automotive Grand Nationals. Starting to stretch it out a little bit. That battle for third is getting real tight between Jim Wirtz and Nate Rue. We're looking at the inside, Wirtz to the high side. Wirtz going to hang on for yet another lap. Halfway home that time by, 4 laps in, 4 to go. Top 4 automatically transfer to the A main later. We'll have an Oostburg Automotive B main for our Grand Nationals later in the program tonight. Mark continuing to lead the way. Half a dozen in, less than 2 oil evolutions to go. Now we have got 1 stop down here on the front stretch. That's going to bring out the yellow. Checkered to finish is how we're going to do this one as we get ready to go after that yellow flag. The surgery was successful. 7 cars still running. Let's wind them up and turn them loose, boys and girls. Mark Hoofus with a 17X still out front. Nate Rue taking over that second spot over Ryan Minster. That's going to be a battle for podium. Rue well in control. Got the crosshairs to the back of the 17X, but nothing doing. That's going to be it. Mark Hoofus got the win of the 17X. Rue comes home in second. What a battle for third. Minster hangs on by 6/100ths of a second by Jake Richards coming home at fourth. Richards, Minster, and Rue transferring to the main event. And your winner, the Taylor Concrete Lake Auto Glass Last Call Bar and Grill Bus Service number 17X, the winner of heat race number 1 for your Oostburg Automotive Grand Nationals. How about it for Mark Hoofus? High and tight through that backstretch as we go into 3 and 4, keeping a blanket over the field. Lap number 1, that's going to be Greg Gucci leading the way. Everybody staying within a hair's breadth of each other. 3 wide coming out of turn number 2, stretching it down to 2 wide as we head into turn number 3. Shuffling it up just a little bit after lap number 1. Double G going to continue to lead the way. Derek Cott in second. Marshall Plate in third, and Jason Yeek running in the 4th spot. Three laps in this time by. Greg showing the fast way around. Dustin Weiss on the outside looking in. Again, top 4 make it into the big show. Dustin Weiss within a hair's breadth of that 4th spot. He's going to have to keep digging if he wants to break into one of those top 4 transfer spots right now. Maverick Rue keeping him at bay as we come out of turn number 4. 5 laps in, 3 laps to go. Maverick Rue holding on to the 4th spot. Jason Eek at 3rd. Dennis Gott at 2nd. Greg Gochi continuing to lead the way in the 27. Half a dozen in, down to a deuce this time. Keep your eyes on Derek Cott in the 15. He is coming to within a cologne sniffing distance at 2nd place as we come down to the white flag. Cott looking down low. There's your battle for the win. Cott might have exhausted his chance coming out of turn number 2. Greg Gochi going to be able to hang on. Cott looks down low. Gochi hangs on for the win. Cott comes home in 2nd. Jason Eek finishing in 3rd. Maverick Rue holds on for 4th. Top 2 separated by 0.19 seconds. There's your winner, Greg Gochi in the 27. He is in the Lang Lift number 27 machine. Derek Cott coming home in 2nd. Jason Eek in 3rd. Maverick Rue rounding out your top 4. Those 4 drivers automatically make their way to the main event later here tonight in your Oostburg Automotive Grand Nationals. In the sky, sunlight out there. It's good to see shadows instead of cloudiness. She has really played well with us tonight. See if we can get Heat 3 to play well now as we go back to green. All right, we are racing for it. Jack Whirl on point through lap number 1, immediately followed by Brad Weiss, Daniel Schumacher, and Tyler Kulo. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, nose to tail in those battles for the top 4 spots to make it into the big dance later tonight. Nobody really letting anybody get an advantage running 1st through 5th. They're all within about a second of each other. Keep your eye on that battle for that 4th and final transfer spot. That's starting to heat up. Yeah, gonna have a slugfest as Nick Schumacher knocking on the door of the 24K at Tyler Kulo for that 4th spot for the big dance later tonight. It's all gonna come down to who doesn't leave their glass slipper on the steps into that battle for 4th. Schumacher with an advantage over Kulo as they come into turn number 3 and 4. Five laps in, 3 to go. Kulo with a 1/100th of a second advantage, taking that spot back over. Nobody wants the doors to get locked in the big dance later tonight. You transfer in the top 4, you're automatically in. Nose to tail down the backstretch. Here comes Nick Schumacher again. He's going to get a run on the high side. We come down to the white flag. Wow, something's gone horribly wrong. Running 2nd. We got smoke. We got fluid. We got a checkered flag. Jack Whirl going to come home your winner. Schumacher 2nd, Kulo 3rd, Nick Schumacher 4th. And a terrible break. Nothing to it but to do it. We are behaving well. Coming out of turn number 4 for that green flag. Steve Krass turns him loose. Scott Schwede's going to lead us through lap number 1. Luke Skolton in second, Kafka in third, Dylan May in fourth. 2 laps in, and it is all Scott Schwede. Luke Skolton racing on a mission here tonight, looking to the high sky. Skolton burying it up on the cushion. Schwede gets a little bit out of shape. That's going to open the door. Skolton running up high, living by that cushion in car number 80. Luke's got it working up top. He's going to take over the top spot, going to 3 and 4. Schwede going to battle back down a little bit. It is all Luke Skolton. Man on a mission tonight. Taking over the lead on lap number 3. Scott Kafka, Dylan May rounding out your top 4. Five laps in, 3 laps remain in our 4th and final race for our Oostburg Automotive Grand Nationals. Two to go that time by. It is all Luke Skolton out of 3 car length advantage over Scott Schwede as they go into 3 and 4. Steve Crass with the white flag in his hand. 1 lap to go. And we've got one turned around at turn number 4. That's going to get him off of the loud pedal quick, fast, and in a hurry. That's the 45, Trent Bogart, getting turned around in turn 4. Now he backs it down to the lawn. He'll be able to get that one refired. Skolton going to lead him down to the no-no cone this time by. Schwede takes a look to the inside. We are past that cone. Anything goes now. Luke Skolton's got the setup to get up. He's been running that cushion in 1 and 2. Gonna kick that rear end out, take that white flag. And I believe he's gonna hang on to it. Grab that checkered flag. Luke Skolton gonna come home in first. Schwede gets down to the infield. He'll slide back to third. Kafka sneaks in to second. Dylan May in fourth. About that one, Scott Schwede was able to hang on to third after dipping to the infield. So Dylan May fourth, Schwede's third, Kafka in second, and the pilot of the Gibbsville Cheese Optimum Crush Century Lane Farms Vandevar Concrete Products, number 80, bringing home the win. There is a limo. Luke Skolton. In the 89, Cole Thomas in the 91, row number 3, Timothy Warner in the 03W, Justin Blackburn in the 4, row number 4, and here we go. Slinger, Wisconsin product, Matt Urban trying to hold off a hard-charging Logan Brass. 5 laps in, 3 to go. Here comes Logan Brass in the 89. Matt Urban can feel the heat in his shorts. Logan Brass turning up the flames in that 89. 6 in, 2 to go. Steve Lawyer holding on to third with Spencer Long in fourth. Cole Thomas rounding out the top 5. Look at that battle for fourth. Here comes Cole Thomas looking to the inside of Spencer Long. Side by side in that battle for position. Matt Urban gonna hit his marks, keep it smooth, and outdistance Brass. Matt Urban, the winner of heat race number 1. Logan Brass comes home in second. Steve Laurier in third. Spencer Long is gonna slide back to fifth with Cole Thomas coming in fourth. Matt Urban hanging on by 0.6 of a second over the young man Logan Brass in the 89. He'll be heading down to the PDTR victory lane, the winner of heat race number 1. And ours lined up in our final qualifier for our PDTR regular divisions. Sheboygan Flooring Modified, Steve Crass giving him the green for the Hop Farms Crow's Nest, and here we go. Vince Young gonna pounce on that early lead, put that 67 car on point through lap number 1. Tim True muscles his way up to second with Parker Glander and Barrett Hummelmeyer rounding out your top 4. 3 wide battle for second as we go into turn 3. Man, 3 dogs, 1 milk bone, and they are going at it. Tim True battled it out with Barrett Hummelmeyer. Hummelmeyer down low, Troon up high. Hummelmeyer's going to wrestle second spot away. Troon slides back to third. Vince Young looking to the rear view going, y'all go ahead and fight. I'll stay right up front where the vision is clear. Now we got a battle for the lead. Hummelmeyer down low, Young up high. Barrett has got something working. Slider with cheese on Vince Young. Banging up the right rear off the front bumper of Vince Young. Like watching a hockey player put his shoulder to his rival into the boards. Hummelmeyer takes over the top spot. Mean and clean, it is a slugfest for the lead. Barrett Hummelmeyer flexing out there. Six laps in, 2 to go. Hummelmeyer putting out a show. Vince Young running in second, Tim Troon in third, followed by Rory Welch and Parker Glander. High class Steve Crass with the 1 to go sign in his hand of the Hop Farms Crow's Nest. It is all Barrett Hummelmeyer. He said, I'll take that checkered flag and that trip down victory lane. Barrett Hummelmeyer, your winner. Vince Young comes home in second. Tim Troon in third. Rory Welch in fourth. Parker Glander going to hang on and round out your top 5. You know what? When your crew's got to bust out the duct tape and a ball peen hammer, it just hurts a little bit less when it was for the win. That's going to be the Alico Machinery Sales, Hummelmeyer Motors, Charlie and Sharon Hummelmeyer sponsored number 33-8, winner of heat race number 2 in your Sheboygan Flooring Modifieds. How about it for Barrett Hummelmeyer?
Parameters Industries, Competitive Heating and Air Conditioning, Grove Outdoor Power Equipment, the driver Josh Davidson. Greens out, heat race number 1. The Fox Lake Harbor presents All-Star Performance Heat 1. Underway. Taking the lead is the 7-Eleven of Tyler Cuxhouse. Cuxhouse out in front. Up in the second spot, the Bodycraft of Antioch Fast Qualifier, Bryce Andrews in the 17. Ridgetop Exteriors, 23Z, up there in the third spot now. Zach Rader. Rader now being challenged by the 24 of Eric Wilkie. 3 laps complete, 5 to go up there on the Sargento Oostburg Concrete scoreboard. Halfway home, 4 and 4 to go. for Tyler Cuxhouse. A three-way battle for third. The 44J, Jordan Miklas. Up there battling Wilkie and Raider. That's the battle for third spot. 2 laps to go, this time by 2 to go. He's opened up about a second and a half lead. The White Silk out this time by 1 lap to go. And coming home, your winner of the Fox Lake Harbor Presents All-Star Performance Heat Race number 1, Tyler Cuxhouse. And the official order of finish of the Fox Lake Harbor Presents All-Star Performance Heat Race number 1. Finishing in 6th, the 7D, Josh Davidson. 5th, the 44J, Jordan Miklas. 4th, the 24, Eric Wilkie. 3rd, the 23Z, Zach Rader. 2nd, the 17, Bryce Andrews. And your winner, second-generation driver, the 711 out of Antioch, Illinois, Tyler Cuxhouse. In the LRD Race Products Kutzler Express, Wisconsin doing double duty tonight, Preston Rue. The Bodycraft Pace Truck has ducked into the pits, looking for the green's out, and the Game Day Men's Health presents Baling Racing Equipment Heat Race number 2. For the Wisconsin wingless sprints, whoa, we got contact. Contact between Egan and the 50. And the 0 of Fall, and Fall ended up with the worst end of the deal. And now I don't think he's real happy. Coming through 3 and 4, looking for the green. Green's out. We're back underway. 3, almost 4 wide. There's only 5 cars out there, and almost all of them are side by side. Dennis Spitz, the leader in the 41. Adam Taylor right there in that second spot. Here comes Alan Taters Hafford in the 38. 2 laps complete, 6 to go. In the Game Day Men's Health presents Baling Racing Equipment Heat Race number 2. And now the 8T out of Indiana trying to take the lead. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway. And Taylor almost loses it. Goes from 1st to 4th. Spitz still the leader in the 41. 3 laps to go this time by, and the Game Day Men's Health presents Baling Racing Equipment Heat 2. Two laps to go, this time by 2 to go. And Alan Taters Hafford seemed to slow a little bit, but now he's getting back on the throttle a little. White flag out, 1 lap to go. Down the back straightaway. Coming home, your winner, Dennis Spitz. Official order finish, not finishing, and NF for the 0 of John Fall in 6th spot. 5th spot, the 26, Preston Rue. 4th, the 50 of Rusty Egan. 3rd, the 38, Alan Hafford. 2nd, the 8T, Adam Taylor. And your winner of the Game Day Men's Health presents Baling Race Equipment Heat Race number 2 out of Lewisburg, Kentucky, 73 years young, In the Pfeiffer Trailer Sales, Kutzler Express, Bristol 45 Diner, Genesis Chiropractic, B&L Office Furniture, Lift Pro, MLS Auto Clinic, Bodycraft, number 41. Give him a big round of applause. Dennis Spitz, your winner. Out of Salem, Wisconsin, George Gaitner III. Looking for the green. Green's out. WR Motorsports presents King Race Products Heat number 3 underway. 3 wide almost, coming out of turn number 4 on the first lap. Austin Hansen is the leader in the 11. Ralph Johnson right there in the 29J. 2 laps in, 6 to go. Austin Hansen, the leader in the 11. 29J, Ralph Johnson running second. Greg Alton, the 22's up to third. George Gaitner, the third. And the 4G is taking over fourth. Halfway home in the Sargento Cheese Oostburg Concrete scoreboard. Hansen seems to be checking out. He's opened up a lead of almost a second and a half. Half a straightaway ahead of the 29J, Ralph Johnson. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. White flag coming out this time around. And we got a car making an unscheduled pit stop off the track in 4. And your winner, the 11, Austin Hansen. Official order of finishing of the BR Motorsports presents King Race Products Heat Race number 3. 6th, the 99J, Seth Johnson. 5th, the 29 OG, Tom Eller. 4th, the 4G, George Gaitner III. 3rd, the 22, Greg Alt. 2nd, the 29J, Ralph Johnson. And your winner is the car number 11, Austin Hansen. Sponsored by Forber.
Make it to the big show. 7 going to pack their bags and go home a tad bit early. Back in action here at the legendary PDTR 1 week from tonight. Then on August 9th, the Soyber Calf Ranch's final Super 6 Late Model Series race of the year here at PDTR on Saturday, August 9th. We are on the green, and our Grand National B main is racing. Check out that drag race for the top spot. Dustin Weiss by 7/100ths of a second over Darren Meyer to lead lap number 1. 53W of Dustin Weiss, DW leading the field to the first 2, taking us down to 10 to go. Darren Meyer currently at second, followed by Schumacher, Source, and Kulo, your top 5. Three in this time by for Dustin Weiss in the 53W. Makes his way down the front stretch with a 0.4 of a second lead over Darren Meyer. Fifth spot is anything but wrapped up right now. Kulo's got Head and Miller coming right up behind him in that battle for our 5th and final transfer position. We are yellow. Play by the rules. Sodas and water only. Stay hydrated. We're ready to go back to green. Steve Crass lets it fly, and we are back at it. Three wide, battling for position in the back. This is the nose-to-tail moment that they need, trying to catch back up. Top five, make it to the dance. Trying to get himself a top five spot. He's got a long way to go to get to the front of our A main tonight, but Source right now, indeed, in a top five position as this race goes on. Great show right now for Dustin Weiss, continuing to lead the field. Hot on his heels is a 25M of Darren Meyer, Will Source, Will Schumacher. Still digging in those top five spots. Look at this battle for third. They're going to be going at it three wide. Five cars wrestling for second through sixth. Austin Weiss has got to love this. He's got himself clear skies and smooth sailing. From him on back, it is a dogfight. Your points leader currently on the outside looking in. Will Source in sixth spot, looking to dig his way into the main event. Checkered flag flies. Dustin Weiss your winner. Schumacher second. Everybody up, get out of your seats and get on your feet. Welcome to where rock meets roll, heavy meets metal, and MSA meets 360. It's your 8-grade auto sprint cars, Latimeria! Right here to my right, I'm looking at the pace truck, looking at the corners, and I can honestly say lights are extinguished. So that means I gotta ask you, what time is it? It's showtime! Rubber side down and two wide. Kevin Karnitz is going to lead us through lap number one. Tony Wonder, Brandon Berth, your top three. Side by side, wheel to wheel, and that battle for third between Berth and Hintz as Karnitz leads us through the opening laps. Kevin looking to build upon that 2-point lead right now as Ben Schmidt currently at 6. Karnitz leading away by about 8 car lengths over second place Wondra. Joseph Hintz currently at third, followed by Brandon Berth and Tyler Davis, your top 5. Ben Schmidt making his way around Tyler Davis, the Gladiator, now up to 5th spot. Keep your eyes on that number 1. Got himself a ways to go to catch up to the leader. Kevin Seitler moving along down on there. He is out of competition and on the front stretch in the grass. In the meantime, Kevin Karnitz with almost a full straightaway lead over Tony Wonder running at second. The high school hot rod Joseph Hintz currently in third, followed by Brandon Berth and Ben Schmidt, your top 5. battle going on for 8th spot. There goes Donnie Gaden finding his way around Tristan Furseth into 57. Here comes your leader through turns number 3 and 4. Carnets coming across the line at first. Wonder at second, and we got one around in turn number 4. That entered our bike drawing tonight also have a winning ticket for a really cool RC truck, and we will read that ticket winner in a little while as we go back to green. Carnets with a great hammer down restart. Ben Schmidt doing a wheelie coming out of turn 2. Looked good, didn't have much for speed. There goes TJ Smith in a battle with Schmidt for that 5th spot. The Gladiator trying to find some moisture on the bottom. He gets the grip and rip. Now he's fighting with Tyler Davis for 4th. Davis up high, Schmidt down low as Kevin Carnets continues to lead the way over Wonder and Berth in your top 3 spots. Schmidt still trying to find his way down low into the Muffin Man. Tyler Davis. Davis at 4th, Schmidt at 5th. Carnets coming across the line with almost a full straightaway lead over Tony Wondra. Carnets continuing to dominate. The 63K showing a fast way around, and he is not looking back. Coming across that line, taking laps off like crazy. 12 laps in, 13 to go for Kevin Carnets. Kevin out front in the 63K, followed by Tony Wondrup, Brandon Berth, Tyler Davis, Ben Schmidt, TJ Smith, Donnie Gaden, the 51 of Chris Larson, your top 8. Here comes your leader coming out of turn number 4. Carnets coming across the stripe. Now Wondra going to have his hands full. Brandon Berth in a 22B all over the back bumper of the 11. 10 laps to go this time by for your points leader coming into tonight, Kevin Carnets. Tyler Davis dipping down low, looking to the inside. And there comes Brandon Berth. Brandon Berth inside Wondra. Slide job coming out of turn number 4. And capitalizing is Tony Wondra. Now Brandon Berth up to 2nd. Wondra back to 3rd. Brandon Berth hard on the round pedal as he's starting to stalk Kevin Carnets. Brandon Berth all over the back of Carnets. 8 laps to go. Kevin Carnets, your leader, heading down the backstretch. Brandon Berth running in 2nd. Tony Wondra in 3rd, followed by Davis and Schmidt, your top 5. Brandon Berth gripping and ripping up top off of the cushion. Starting to close in with 6 laps to go. Coming up on some of the tail end of the field. 5 laps to go this time by. Kevin Carnets starting to lose a little bit of ground. Brandon Berth starting to catch up. Battle for the lead, heading down the backstretch, going into turn number 3 and 4. Carnets out front. Berth gets caught up by lower traffic as he comes out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. Kevin Carnets with a little bit of breathing room. Brandon Berth now with 3 to go. Stuck in the back of the 63K. Can Kevin Carnets hang on? Or has Brandon Berth reached into the top hat and found some magic? 2 laps to go. The battle for the win going into turn number 1 and 2. Kevin Carnets by 2 car lengths over Brandon Berth. The white flag comes out this time. A slider from Brandon Berth. Carnets able to hang on. Going into 3 and 4. Eric Wilkie is stalled on the front stretch. Yellow flag will fly. Oh my goodness, this one is gonna be, we've had all night. Chance and opportunity on the white flag lap. Brandon Burst, last chance, coming at 3 and 4. He throws everything he's got at him and nothing doing. Kevin Karnitz with the win. Brandon Burst second, 1 to third. Do you believe? He earned every single bit of that one. Chris Larson comes home in 10th. Justin Erickson 9th. Ellie Hensley 8th. Tristan Fursis 7th. Nani Gayton 6th. TJ Smith in 5th. Tyler Davis in 4th. Tony Wondra in 3rd. And man, the heavyweight fight. Brandon Berth in the 22B coming home in 2nd and making his way down into victory lane. Points leader coming into tonight, and the winner, the pilot of the 63K. How about it for Kevin Karnitz? Brought the whole fan family with him.
Right there, he's going to do his little wing dance. Want to talk to me? Ryan Otto, Oosberg, Gutters, JW Creekside, Barn Wrecker, Kaiser Wrecking. Come here, Kevin. You know, this week at work, I was riding around in my truck, and I went right past Myers Automotive Shop. I saw your hauler, and I thought of you, and all of a sudden, here we are talking. What's going on? Tell me something happened.
Tough track tonight. I was a little tight actually all night, so it was a handful, but we did it. I can't thank my sponsors, my crew, Dan and Debbie, for giving me the opportunity to do this. My family here tonight, everybody. So we're going to drink a lot of beer tonight.
All right, put your hands together. Kevin Karnitz, your family's been screaming all night long. We're going to get over here. We got stuff going on. So one more time, Kevin Karnitz.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the past couple days, you have saw and felt the rain, but now it's time. Hear the thunder. We are green. Heavy metal thunder through lap number 1. Matt Urban leading the way, followed by Vince Young, Steve Laurier, Parker Glander, and Spencer Long. That's your top 5 through our opening lap. 25 laps, the scheduled distance for your Sheboygan Flooring B Mods. Three wide in that battle for 4th, coming out of turn number 2. Making sandwiches out of each other in these battles for position. This one's getting good from 6 on back. Tim Truon in that 12T is in 5th spot, saying, I am glad I'm not mixed up back there. In the meantime, Matt Urban starting to extend his lead over Vince Young and Steve Laurier, your top 3. Cole Thomas in 4th, Tim Truon in 5th, with the rest of the field fighting hard behind him. This time by 5 laps in, 20 to go. Matt Urban to the 48. Clear skies, combing his hair, looking in the side mirrors. Got nothing to worry about. Vince Young got to look over his shoulder. Here comes Steve Laurier in that 66. Cole Thomas not letting the top 3 get away either. He wants a podium spot. There comes Cole running the high side at 91.
Thomas up high, Steve Laurier down low in that battle for third. We got an altercation in turn number 2, and we got one turned around. That'll bring out the yellow flag every time. And cars ready to go fast again. Matt Urban's going to lead him down 2 by 2 behind the leader. We are back at it. Three wide in a battle for 4th and a battle for 7th. Like I said, keep your eyes on the 91 of Cole Thomas. He has got it working up top. I think he might have figured something out that other cars have not. Matt Urban continues to lead Cole Thomas on a charge towards the front in the 91. Timothy Warner coming into tonight. Your points leader in the modifieds now finds himself up to 3rd. Keep your eyes on the 03W. He wants nothing more than to get to the front. He wants what Matt Urban has, and that's that top spot. Matt Urban continues to take us through the first 10 laps. 15 laps to go for the young man in the 48. Here comes Cole Thomas. Riding that cushion, burying that right rear up top, and he has got the 91 working. Trying to catch up to Matt Urban. 11 laps in. Points leader Tim Warner trying to make this a 3-car battle. The 03W is starting to reel in the 91 as well. Top 3 cars making their way into turn 1, separated by 1.1 seconds, the top 3. And we've got one around in turn 3 that's going to bring out that yellow flag. One in the 48. Crack the whip, boys and girls. Coming down to Steve Grass and the Hop Farms Crow's Nest, and we are back to green. Great restart for Matt Urban. Cole Thomas staying down low. Warner working up high. Warner's going to snatch second spot away from Cole Thomas. Now he's running the high side, trying to catch up to Urban in the 48. This time by, we'll have 15 laps in, 10 laps to go for Matt Urban. Urban digging down low, running that berm on the low side. He's now got himself a 5-car length advantage over Timothy Warner. Warner and Thomas putting on a clinic in that battle for second. Warner with the advantage, allowing Matt Urban to sneak a little bit further out front. Steve Laurier running in 4th. There's Spencer Long in the 5th spot. $18 in, 7 to go this time by for Matt Urban in the 48. The Milwaukee Metal Modified still leading the way by about 5-car lengths over Timothy Warner. Warner running that high side cushion, doing all he can to catch up. 19 in, 6 to go. Look at the battle for 4th between Steve Laurier and Spencer Long, side by side at turn number 3 and 4 in a battle for position. Steve Laurier able to wrestle it away, and we got a battle for 6 as well. Tim Choon and Barrett Hummelmeyer. Warner throwing everything he's got at the leader. We've got 21 and 4 to go from Matt Urban. Here comes Cole Thomas on the bottom to battle Timothy Warner for second. Thomas had been running the cushion, now on the low side, starting to gain on the points leader. That's the 03WO Tim Warner running at second. Urban with a 3-car length advantage over Warner as they go into turns number 1 and 2. 23 laps completed, 2 to go this time by for Matt Urban. Matt Urban coming up on the tail end of the field. Batman in front of our leader as they go through turn 4. The white flag flies on Matt Urban. The battle's going to be for second. Tim Warner up high. Cole Thomas down low. Podium spots yet to be determined. Coming out of turn number 4, it's going to be Matt Urban, your winner. Second spot is going to belong to Cole Thomas. Timothy Warner in third. Now that is a battle for positions in second and third, and they put on a clinic. Cole Thomas picking the pocket to Timothy Warner. Tim Warner is going to come home in third. Cole Thomas comes home in second. And man, that restart had to have him nervous, but he stayed cool, calm, and collected. The coolest pickle in the jar. Heading down to Victory Lane, your feature event winner for your Sheboygan Flooring B-Mods here tonight. How about a race, fans, for the 48 of Matt Urban? Let's turn.
How about that? That was a good race, wasn't it? Tim Warner side. Cole Thomas trying to run the bottom, trying to get around Tim Warner side by side. A couple ultimate. But we got him right here in Victory Lane, our Millennium Technologies Victory Lane. The Sheboygan Flooring B-Mod feature winner, the number 48. That's Matt Urban. Come on over here, Matt. I got way. Important. We got to do that. Yeah, we got to give the wife a hug. Yep. I tell you, I was watching her for the last 10 laps, and you hit your line every time. The same place, same thing, just hammer down, let's go, because there's some horses coming up behind you. What do you think? Track pretty good for you tonight?
I thought it was badass. This was probably the tracks I've been on this year. It's I'm still learning. This is probably my 15th, 16th night ever on dirt, so we're still learning a lot here, and all the years on asphalt definitely helps you hit your marks, because you got to be pinpoint on asphalt, otherwise you're screwed. So,
sponsors, who's the lady over there? What are we going to do?
My girlfriend Taylor's over there. My buddy Justin's a crew. I got so many people that help me out. Diamond, All Pro Asphalt, Autos, Sales, Country Lanes is my biggest sponsor. Ricardo's, Trackside Hobbies, Oak Creek Automotive. I'm forgetting people, but they all know who they are. They all support me. They've been with me since I started racing. And the biggest shout outs to my crew chief, Brian Rogers, down in Iowa. So it's pretty real. This is our second feature this year already.
All right, I'm going to let you go. We got some stuff going on. Congratulations. In here sometime. How's that? One more time for Matt Urban. Hey, can you put some battery? Jake's got his cowboy hat on. Let's see. This is a long line, man. Holy cow. One of them Schumachers, another one. All kinds of them. The William Schumacher Homes hot rod. Where's the end of this thing? Holy cow. Who's in the back? How's that work? We got two fast cars way in the back. How's that happen? Your point leader over here, starting dead last, shotgun in the field. You got your work cut out for you, buddy. Hammer down, go fast. He's a man of no words. Will Source in the 14X way back here. Next to him, the 5M, the one and only Jeff Muehlbauer. Congratulations, good luck, have fun, go fast. Over here, of course, we got William Schumacher Holmes. This is Will Schumacher, right? All right, here we go. Climb in, get ready. The one and only Tyler Kulo, whose car changes numbers as we go along through tonight. We'll see what happens at the end. Tyler had motor issues, right? Went home, got the other car, so we got the spare car, started in the back of the B. Barely got in today, but he's good. Tyler Kulo. In front of him, let's see, the 53W. The one and only Dustin Weiss. Have fun, good luck. Dilly, are we having fun yet? We'll see. Here he is, the 11 car, Dylan May. Seen this car in victory lane once or twice at this track. The William Schumacher Holmes. The 47 car of, which one are you? Nick Schumacher. I know, I should know by now, yeah. Let's see, look at this, another third generation driver, right? Yep. Third for sure. Maverick Ruin, the 93 car. Come on guys, put your hands together. I know that B-Mod race was kind of exciting, but I think they fell asleep up there. Another third generation driver, I believe, right? At least three. Yeah. Larry, Jake, Jeff, you. Jake Richards in the 8 car. Go get him, buddy. The one and only, the limo Luke Skolton in the 80 car. This guy's been racing like, was it 45 years now? Something like that. Good luck, have fun, man. Do I have to go up to this guy? Santa Claus makes his appearance. He's been on a diet, obviously. The biggest goofball in the field, 42 car, Jason Yeek. Go out there, have fun, man. Here's another guy that's been racing about 100 years. How you doing? Nate Rue in the 5R car. Go out there, have some fun. Another second generation for sure, right? Derek Cott, 15, go get him, have fun. He's a rookie here now this year. He hasn't been here for a couple of years, having a lot of fun. Oh yeah. One of my favorite mechanics, always works on my cars. Ryan Minster in a 37 car. Which way? Double file. Hey, we changed up on me. Another one of these William Schumacher Holmes hot rods, right? Sure. Is this Dan Schumacher? All right, Dan Schumacher, the 93 car. Oh, okay. Starting 5th, is this 5th? In the Bender Racing hot rod? Yeah, I know, I got no more fingers. 23 car, Scott Kafka. Have fun, man. Go fast. My favorite car out here, well, we'll go to this one first. I raced against you a long time ago, didn't I? We're getting old. 17 car, Mark Kufis. This car's looking fast, looking cool. Have fun, man. My favorite car, it's a IMCA, a stock car. This guy races IMCA modifieds, dabbles once in a while in a stock car. He's a track champion here a couple times. You all know, 41K, Brad Lubach. Starting second on the field. This guy, last time I talked to him, I think he was upside down or sideways or something like that. The 52 car is Jake Wyrall. Is that right? Jack Wyrall. I knew it as soon as I said it. Now this guy's been surprising me all year long. He said I got really good legs tonight too. So the one and only 27 car Greg Gochi starting in the front. He's got a couple heat race wins. Let's get the big one, this one, okay? All right, let's go get it. Brad Weiss standing here helping him out. You guys ready? You want to do a 3, 2, 1 start your engines thing? You gonna help me out? Wake up everybody, jeez. Let's get their helmets on. Joey's going to run down there, buckled in, got their helmets on. It's a requirement, but some of them really, you wonder. Oostburg Automotive Grand National Division. Grand Nationals have been here a long time. They started out like hobby stocks, moved to street stocks, super stocks, and now they're Grand Nationals. Brad Lubach in the IMCA stock car here, the 41K. Stock cars are a little different. They got a little better suspension, adjustable. Their motors are pretty similar. They run a 2-barrel carburetor compared to a 4-barrel carburetor. So he can't lift off the gas pedal. He's got to go. I know, we're trying. We're checking, make sure they're all buckled up. Then we're going to go. All right, you guys, give me a hand. Let's do this. We're going to start at 5. We're going to work our way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start your engine. Woohoo!
Oostburg Automotive Grand Nationals. Darkness up, the sun is down. Elbows up and hammer down. Let's do it Grand National style. Wave that green and let's run. Three wide all over the track. We got one of them sideways. Hold on to it. Wow. You talk about some cowboy up stuff coming out of turn number 4. Man, oh man. Greg Goshi, your leader in the first 2. We're early going, 3 laps in, 22 to go. Here comes your battle for the lead between Greg Gochi and Scott Schwein as they are side by side going into 3 and 4. Gochi running the highlight, Schwein down low, and he will take that lead away from the 27. Door to door, your leaders down the back stretch. It's a wheel-to-wheel drag race as they go into turn number 3 and 4. Gochi in the 27, Schwein to the 41S, battling on a turn number 4. By 8 1,000ths of a second, it's the 47S. Ryan Minster in the catbird seat right now watching the top 2. He knows he's got plenty of time. Keep your eyes on the 37 as he watches the leaders go blow for blow as they go into turn 2 again. Trying to catch up to the door of the 27 to go Schwein as they make their way through 3 and 4. Minster running in the 3rd spot with a ringside seat. Oh, we got contact. You don't often see Grand Nationals do wheelies down the front stretch, but you saw it tonight. 7 laps in, 18 to go, and we got a loop-to-loop in turn number 2, and the yellow flag will fly.
to green we go. Steve Krass giving him the go-go flag. Contact as we restart. Up and over at turn one, we got a flip. That's going to bring out a red flag.
Equipment only has to work one time. Nate Rue able to get out under his own power. Scary moment. Pirouetting halfway down that front stretch and landing on the roof in turn number one. Thank goodness he is all right. Safety first, competition second on every single race night. So again, we'll get a little bit quiet. Thank you for your patience. We'll let our track crew have clear radio communications and some silence while they straighten that car out and get Nate looked at. And we will be ready to rock and roll with our feature event shortly. Before you open the cage door, isn't it? Take them chains off and let's get back to it. It's going to get loud in here. Here we go. Ryan Minster trying to lasso the leader of Brad Lubach. Minster in the 37, Lubach out front in that 41S. Third spot, Nick Schumacher not letting the top two get too far away either. Turning into a 3-car breakaway, 9.5 revolutions in, 15 to go when they come out of turn 4 this time. Great battle for the 4th spot right now with Jack Whirl and Derek Cott. Cott all over the back door. Whirl's 52W in that battle for 4th. Top 3 remain the same nose to tail. There's that battle for 4th. Heading into turn number 1. Cott taking a look down low into the basement. Nothing doing. Jack Whirl able to hold on to the 4th spot one more lap. Derek Cott settling into 5th. One around, and there was a no harm, no foul, but we're going to bring out the yellow. Dustin Weiss in the 53W got it all spun around, kicked up some dust, and we do have some involuntary souvenirs on the track surface. So we're going to have to clean that up. Steve Krass with the go-go flag in his hand. We're going to get loud in here again. Three wide in a battle for 7th. And they are pushing it. Tell you what. Nick Schumacher now running the high side within striking distance of Brad Lubach in that battle for the lead. Ryan Minster again in the catbird seat as the battle for the front spot continues through turn 4. Schumacher up top, going to get it by a nose at the line. Door to door coming out of turn number 2. Schumacher in the 47. Lubach in the 41S. Lubach down low, Schumacher upside, but he's got it working. 47 takes over the top spot. Great battle going on for 5th right now with Will Schumacher and Jack Whirl looking for that 5th spot. Whirl down low. Here comes your points leader, the Thrill Will Source working the outside. Remember, he started in the tail. He's looking to break into the top 5. Keep your eyes on the 14X. "17 laps in, 8 to go. Now we'll be down to 7 this time by Schumacher, continuing to show the fast way around. Lubach in 2nd. Minster in 3rd. Will Source in the 14X got himself almost up to 6, running the high side. Going around
on the outside of the 52. The 14X is up to 6th spot. Looking to break into the top 5 is is Source, as Schumacher continues to dominate. Now with an 8-car length advantage over Brad Lubach. Ryan Minster, Derek Cott, and Will Schumacher, your top 5. .47 continuing to extend his lead. Ryan Minster better look over the shoulder. Here comes Derek Cott looking for a podium spot. 22 laps in, 3 to go. The battle is going to be for 3rd. Derek Cott breathing down the neck of Ryan Minster. .23 compete, 2 to go. Nick Schumacher dominating right now. Brad Lubach running in 2nd, Minster 3rd, Derek Cott in 4th, Will Schumacher in 5th, as the white flag flies for Nick Schumacher. He's going to bring home the win tonight. The checkered flags fall. Nick Schumacher, the winner of the Lewisburg Automotive Grand Nationals. 2nd place goes to Brad Lubach. 3rd belongs to Ryan Minster. Derek Cott comes home in 4th. Will Schumacher rounds out your top 5. So your top 10 cars out of Lewisburg Automotive Grand Nationals sees Jake Richards in 10th, Tyler Kulo in 9th, Luke Skolden works his way up to 8th. Will Source in 7th. Jack Worrell at 6th. Will Schumacher rounds out your top 5. Derek Cott in 4th. Ryan Minster 3rd. Brad Lubach in 2nd. And your winner heading into victory lane here tonight of Lewisburg Automotive Grand Nationals. How about it, PDTR, for Nick Schumacher?
And how about a big round of applause for Nick Schumacher? Picking up the win in the Lewisburg Automotive Grand Nationals. This is the lights extinguished. Are we going to have a new feature winner? Are we going to have somebody get a 2nd or a 5th feature win this year? 20 laps the distance. Coming through 3 and 4, looking for the green. The green's out. The automaker powered by Gander Performance Wisconsin wingLESS sprint car feature underway. Down the back straightaway, side by side, wheel to wheel in the open wheels. Taylor takes the lead. Adam Taylor out in front. Cuxhouse in 2nd. Here comes Zach Rader now moving up in the 23Z, taking over 2nd spot. 2 laps complete. The field stringing out just a little bit. Taylor setting the pace. Regal, the double deuce, closing in on the 7-11. Cuxhouse for 3rd. 4 laps complete. 16 to go. Jonathan Miklas has moved up in the 6th spot in the 44J. Taylor turning laps in the low 15s. Down on the inside, going for the lead. Rader can't quite do it. 6 in. 7 in this time by your top 3, opening up a distance over the rest of the field. complete. 12 to go. Raider trying to reel in Taylor. Raider dives to the inside. Can't make it stick. Halfway home this next time by. Cross flag signal. 10 in, 10 to go. We're going to come up on lap traffic soon. Taylor in the 18. Raider in the 23Z, still running second. And whoa, we got cars together in turn 3. Yellow coming out. Dennis Spitz in the 41. 9 laps to go. Looking for the green. Green's back out. Adam Taylor at the point. Raider taking a peek down on the inside in the 23Z. Less than a heat race to the finish now. Taylor about 0.3 of a second faster the last lap. 6 laps to go. To go this time by. Oh, and Taylor almost loses it. Austin Hansen in the 11 has moved up to 6th spot, getting around Eric Wilkie. 3 laps to go. Top 3 put a blanket over them. Two laps to go. 2 to go. Raider dives to the inside. Can't make it stick. White flag coming out. 1 lap to go. And coming home, your winner, Adam Taylor. The unofficial order. Check. 17th, 99J, Seth Johnson. 16th, the 41, Dennis Spitz. 15th, the 22, Greg Alt. 14th, the 7D, Josh Davidson. 13th, the 26, Preston Rue. 12th, the 29, OG, Tom Eller. 11th, the 29J, Ralph Johnson. 10th, the 38, Alan Hafford. 9th, the 4G, George Gaitner. 8th, the 50, Rusty Egan. 7th, the 11, Austin Hansen. 6th, the 24, Eric Wilkie. 5th, the 17, Bryce Andrews. 4th, the 44J, Jordan Miklas. 3rd, the 711, Tyler Cuxhouse. 2nd, the 23Z, Zach Rader. And your winner, the 8T, Adam Taylor. Adam, come on. We got to try to get a spot where the microphone's going to cooperate. Getting all the protective stuff off. Adam, congratulations. Another win here at the Plymouth Dirt Track, and 5 on the Wisconsin Series this year, 6 overall. Tell us a little bit about, hello, you and Zach Rader put on a great show. You had Tyler coming there too.
Yeah, I thought I threw it away there with like 4 laps to go down here in 3 and 4, but no, I appreciate Zach running me clean. You know, it was a good race. Track was amazing. It's not what I really set it up for, but it works. So I just wanted to thank all the fans for coming out tonight. Mongo Cranes, Horizon Carpentry, Spankin Motorsports, Doherty family, my mom, dad, girlfriend. It's a long weekend for us. We were in Beaver Dam last night, here tonight, Angel Park tomorrow, 3 different cars, 3 different tracks. So this helps. So.
Well, you're the point leader going into next week now, back at Wilmot on Saturday night. And hello, you'll be coming here a couple more times, and I know you're beginning to like this place.
Yeah, I do. It's considering the history I have here. Yeah, I'm starting to like it.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Adam Taylor, your winner.